he had explained that having a numerology reading is much more detailed and specific to you
Yeah.
than an astrology reading would be, because with numerology, it consists of your birth date, but also your name.
Exactly.
And your name has a number value.
I know.
And it was amazing because he did it for you and I think, when Zita,
Yeah.
and it was amazing the things he came up about us. And I'm like, holy
I know.
cow.
He even did it for the network. We gave him the birth
Yeah.
date of the
Oh,
network.
yes.
And so did a reading on that. So I'm excited
And
about that
what did
one.
you say about the network?
Oh, that it's like perfect timing, perfect everything. It's going to like explode and things are going to be wonderful. And but we already knew that.
Of course. Yeah.
We knew that. That wasn't
Yeah.
anything new.
I'll have to write into him for advice on Bel Esprit to
And
see
Bel
what we get
Esprit.
on that one.
Yeah. And don't forget, along with the entertainment guide, we're also going to be doing a newsletter
Mm-hmm.
that is going to be a real scaled down one page, sort of a hot sheet of things that are happening on the network.
Yeah,
So
upcoming shows, new shows that are coming
yeah,
up, and
so it's just kind of a news and view kind of thing. So that's going to be starting up. Hopefully, we'll get that started up in April. So at the bottom
yeah.
of the screen or in the contents
Mm-hmm.
or in the context, you can go, yep, at the bottom of the screen, you can go ahead and subscribe to the newsletter.
I
And
actually
that will
did
be
that
sent
today.
out. What's that?
I actually did that today.
I did it yesterday as soon as he put it up.
Subscribe to the newsletter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can also sign up through Facebook on
Mm-hmm.
the Hazy Network Facebook page. There's a up in the right corner, just under the show banner, there's a little, looks like a little mailbox or a little letterbox. Click on that, and you can sign up through the for the newsletter that way as well. And you can sign up for the show, the entertainment guide. I was going to say the show guide, but the entertainment guide. So things are just moving along.
Mm-hmm.
The new
Moving on
network is a
up
week old now.
to the top.
Yeah, well, Belle's going to sing. So,
No, it's okay.
yeah, we had a bunch of shows premiere last week. We have some more premiering this week.
Yeah.
Adrian Diaz, if you guys can check out Adrian Diaz's show just before the broader view called Losing It, she gave some hints on weight loss today that I had never thought of.
Yeah. What was it I was telling you I thought was so cool?
About
We
the
were listening
ginger
to the
root.
show.
Yeah.
Ginger root. If you put ginger root in your juice,
Mm-hmm.
if you juice, make your own juices and stuff, adding ginger root to your juices kickstarts your metabolism.
Yeah. Yeah.
I need that.
Mm-hmm.
Really.
Well, the one that I want to get from her is she has for breakfast this morning because she was on the run. She put an apple in the microwave for 2 minutes, and she says it was like eating a baked apple. Doesn't that sound
Ooh.
good? And you don't need
Ooh.
to add all the sugars to it because the natural sugars in the apple cook in the microwave.
So it doesn't like blow up or anything. It just
Yeah,
heats
I
up
have to
the
ask
apple.
her if she has to like poke holes in it or something. I have to see how she does that. But I
Yeah, I could
love baked
just,
apples. You know, when you used to.
applesauce all inside my microwave.
Yeah, exactly. You clean it out. Yeah, don't do that in the office. Bang, boom. Yeah. But I mean, she was talking about that. She was talking about eating every 3 hours because that's how your body is made.
Hmm.
And if you think about, when you're a baby, how often do you feed your baby? Every 2, 3 hours.
Exactly.
So bringing the right snacks. So really, really good show. So I love that show. I listened to it on my way home from work. We had Craig Kendall, or actually he's going by his real name now, Al Fitzgerald. Asperger's. He premiered his podcast yesterday.
Oh, I
Really
missed
good.
that. Darn.
Yeah, really, really good interview. And very, again, practical advice. And like I say, if you've got teenagers or kids in your home, listen to that show because it doesn't necessarily have to be geared toward kids or adults within the Asperger's or autism spectrum. He gives practical advice on raising anybody, even adults, to be quite
Where was he
honest.
when my kids were little?
I know. Can you imagine? So we had that. Sears of Soul premiered last week, and she was on again this afternoon. She's a podcast at 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Of course, we have every Monday through Friday, check out Nostalgic Radio, which is a fun show where Joanne plays all the old classics, the old westerns and the sci-fis and the comedies, and she throws old music in there. She does a great job in putting that together.
Yeah, back before TV was out.
Yeah, so I mean, you go back to where you can use your imagination for a change. And again, that's another thing that you can listen to on your mobile phones if you're sitting at work. Tune into that and listen to that while you're working away. It's just fun stuff. Who else do we have premiering? Paranormal Underground, of course, premiered last Thursday. And that is one of our guests this evening, Karen Frazier. That's her show.
We had Dark Sun Rising. Didn't that one air?
Yeah, we had Dark Sun Rising premiere on Saturday. We had the Shadows Radio on Saturday. Spirit of Radio, the new setup with Frank and Scott, premiered on Sunday.
Oh, I missed that one too. Darn.
Yeah. So I mean, just lots of things happening on the network, and lots of exciting things that are going on. More shows. Lori Mann is going to be premiering with Whispers of the Airwaves. We've got Leandra Grace, who is getting ready to set up. She's going to be premiering in a couple weeks. We've got Pamela Cummins, who premiered last week with the Love Channel. That's on Thursdays, I believe, at 1 o'clock.
Yep, and
Thursdays
then ESP Extrasensory People aired last Thursday, their debut show.
Another new show for last week for Wednesdays. So it's just amazing how many shows are coming on, and the shows that are still in pre-production. Poor Frank, I am working his little fingers to the bone, getting everybody set up. So, but yeah, lots of things happening. So keep an eye on the Facebook page, because we keep posting all the new events that are coming up. So, yeah. So what else is happening on the network that you can think of?
The fan page is facebook.com/Hazy Radio Network.
Yep.
Awesome.
Yep. And don't forget, we're on Twitter. So whenever anything posts on the fan page on Facebook, it automatically goes out to Twitter. So that's just Hazy Radio. Yeah. So it's at Hazy Radio. So you can join that and keep up to date on things. And when we post guest information, that'll go out tweeting too. So you can keep an eye on the upcoming guests that will be in.
Isn't that neat how they've got social media interconnected?
Finally, it took forever.
Well, I know that when I make a Twitter post, it goes to the fan page, but you'll have to show me how to do it from the fan page to Twitter.
Yeah, it just is all the same. Just like it posts on the network here, it posts right onto Twitter. You just have to make sure that if you have a Twitter account that you're following Hazy Radio.
Huh.
Yeah. And huge, according to David, Paradigm Shift, a huge guest on Paradigm Shift on the 29th.
Huge.
A huge.
Huge.
So that must be a huge guest. Probably the biggest they've ever had. That could leave the door wide open.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to probably have to keep an eye on the Paradigm Shift page.
Let me check my schedule and make sure it's not me. 29th of March, you said?
Maybe it is you.
I don't know.
It could very well be.
Oh,
You never know.
I'll have to tune in, Dave. Check it out.
That's right.
I love huge guest.
A huge guest. But he's not going to tell us who it is he?
Probably not.
Probably
big
not. A stinker the way he is. So I suppose, what else is happening?
Nothing. It's just been, sent out the newsletter for Bella Spree today, announcing all of our, featured articles. If you haven't yet checked out our magazine, it is a free online magazine, and you can find it at www.bellesprit.com, and that's spelled BELLESPRIT.com.
And you have to remember to say it that way, too.
Say what way?
I love when you say Bella Spree, it's sing-song.
Oh. Scott Wolter from America Unearthed is
I like
on.
Scott Wolter.
Paradigm Shift on the 29th of
Hey, hey,
March.
hey.
Big.
Hey,
That
hey,
is
hey. That is a big
huge.
show. So,
Heck
so
yeah.
Belle, I'm sorry. Apparently, you didn't get the memo that it's not you.
I didn't. Oh, well. Thanks a lot, Dave.
You're on the next week.
Okay, next
So
month, I'm
you're
sure.
the semi big guest.
Well,
Your second choice.
huge.
Huge, huge. Well, I suppose we could actually go and find our guest.
Yeah.
I think we could probably do that.
Hmm.
Coming up tonight, we have Karen Frazier, of course, who is an author, a freelance writer, ghostwriter, an editor, a jewelry designer, a radio show host, a mom, a wife, a friend, and just kind of an all-around good chick. So
Hmm.
the women are taking over the show tonight. All women tonight. And then after Karen Frazier, we have Tina McLaughlin, who is one of the Bellis Free columnists, and she is, I can proudly say, she is one of our new hosts who is going to be starting up here in a month or so. She just signed with us this weekend, and she's going to be airing on Monday nights. So she's got a new show coming up, so she'll be coming on up after Karen. So
Cool.
good show, big show,
Hmm.
big show. So we're going to go ahead and go to a little bit of an early break, and then we will bring Karen on and see where it goes from there. So let me go ahead and cue this guy up. So I've got some music in here. So don't go away. You're listening to The Broader View on the Hazy Radio Network.
We'll be back.
We'll be back.